welcome to Labor Lens. I am Sharon Ijason. On this week's episode of the program, we will be discussing about the healthcare sector in Nigeria. But first, let's take the news. We'll be right back.
The national president of the National Union of Printing, Publishing and Paper Product Workers have called on the federal government to put in place policies that will make the printing, publishing and paper producers thrive. This was said at a seminar organized by the Education Department of the Union. This move, according to John Oshile, will help transform workers and branch executives understand union ethics, constitution and labor laws for effective job delivery.
Looking at creating a very harmonious environment in the workplace, it is key, and we felt that we need it because members at the grassroots need to understand how the trade union movement is, or what it's all about. They need also to understand how they can relate with their management in their workplace for high yield of productivity. And then we also need workers who are staff at the secretarial level to also understand on how they will carry out their job effectively, especially as they interact with the members at the plant level.
The Food, Beverage and Tobacco Senior Staff Association, during its National Executive Council meeting, has condemned the state of the country's border. The president of the union laments the issue of substandard products being smuggled into the country. This, according to him, has rendered workers in the food sector redundant and left many unemployed.
Going forward, I would like to encourage you all to pursue excellence in all your spheres of life as to make this nation great again. It was once great, and we should be determined to make it great again. I'm very optimistic that Nigeria can come out of these doldrums and take its rightful place in the community of nations. From inception, FOPTOP has been blessed with visionary leaders, and this can be attested by the giant strides the association has achieved, which has made it a force to be reckoned with in the Nigerian trade union movement. I am happy to inform you that the foundation of negotiation on review of collective agreement on salaries and wage benefits laid by the founding fathers of this association is still being sustained till date, and members' condition of service improve significantly every 2 years.
It's almost a week that the Academic Staff Union of Universities embarked on an industrial action. A visit to the Lagos State University, Ojo, few students were seen loitering around on campus with little or no activity. The ASU Secretariat's LASU chapter was devoid of activities, as they also confirmed receiving a circular from the national body. The lecture halls were empty, while some had students who sat idle discussing the strike. The ASU Secretary of Lagos State University says they complied with the strike directive from the national body and are ready to go the full haul.
From that Monday, Tuesday after our Congress, 100% compliance. You won't get to any class and then see any lecturer lecturing. We went around, the strike monitoring committee went around on Tuesday, we went around on Wednesday, we went around Thursday. We've been out this morning again to check through all the classes.
Some of the demands by ASU are funding for revitalization of public universities, reconstruction of the current government team of the FGN ASU renegotiating team, release of the forensic audit report on earned academic allowances, payment of all arrears of shortfalls in salaries, provision of a platform by the federal government for ASU to engage governors on the proliferation of universities, and the release of PFA operational license to NEPENCO. During an interaction with some students I met on campus, they urged the federal government to listen to the demands of the lecturers.
It's very sad because normally now we are supposed to be in classes receiving lectures, but if you look around, you see students roaming about doing nothing. Most of them are at home. I am appealing to the government to meet up with the needs of the lecturers of the ASU, so that even the needs are mostly for us, with the students. We are going to be the ones to benefit from it.
It's a sad one that at these points of Nigerian's educational movements, we are still crawling as a nation, despite projecting ourselves as the leader of Africa. It's quite unfortunate that at this time of our journey, that ASU could actually be going to strike on needs that we believe the federal governments are more than capable of meeting. So it is my special appeal on behalf of all the students in Nigeria. I want to appeal to ASU, to the federal government, to meet the needs of ASU in order for the educational system not to be grounded.
For many of the students of the Lagos State University, especially those who have to sit under the tree because there are no lecturers to teach them in the classrooms, they hope that the federal government will meet with ASU and reach a compromise so that they can start their examinations, which is due in 2 weeks.